Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Reaction von uns. Wir schauen mal wieder eine Scary-Com von Bizarrebab und zwar die Nummer 92. Wieder mit allen Boys und ich würde sagen, start mal rein.
Ja, wow.
On May 10th of
Tabu.
On May 10th of 2024, a small family gets together to
Lasagna
celebrate someone's
Diaz,
birthday.
Alter.
As with any birthday celebration,
Aber
the
Kuchen.
traditional happy birthday song is sung by everyone there. However, it would be during this festive party that something very strange happens.
Pete Day.
According to Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, there hasn't been a day where she hasn't thought about this incident. What happened on her birthday will forever linger in her head. It's around 9 p.m. when this is captured. Take a look.
Sie muss aus dem Fenster oder was?
Happy
Birthday, dear.
Brookie. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
And many more.
Right.
Woo! Almost.
Whoa.
Tschüss.
Jackie.
Wow.
Oh.
No war nix, oder?
Na, na. Die links schaut da in die Seele, wenn es dir anschaut.
I don't want to know the details. All right, here, honey.
Hab mir noch nie aus dem Kino erinnert.
This is from
Ich weiß gar nicht, was du machst.
Should we cupcake?
Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
You know, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling much better now, so whenever you can.
Please. Somebody's not.
No,
Hope you're doing well.
Putzig.
das ist schön.
Much better now, so whenever you can.
Schön zum Heulen bringen am Geburtstag. Na, aber die Erinnerung ist schön.
Ja.
Shut up. No way.
Sirenen.
Hä?
Kann doch Sirenen noch.
That is not worked. That is not worked.
Somehow, a toy fire truck goes off right when the family listens to Dad's message. Now, this fire truck isn't just a random toy, but a collectible that the father cherished. Considering that this went off at the same time, they can't help but think that Dad was reaching out to them. Whether or not this might have been a coincidence remains uncertain. However, it's the following video, taken only a week later, that leaves Brookie and her family completely baffled. Brookie's lying in bed, trying her best to record the following.
Wow.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
Feeling much better now, so whenever you can, just come visit me, okay?
Okay.
Das. Das ist Sass. Mhm.
It's because
Okay.
of this incident that Brookie believes her father had been present. She took it as a sign that her dad was reassuring her that he was still there, even though she had missed the opportunity to talk to him. Whether or not he was actually on the line is unknown, but nevertheless, it was already strange to hear the teddy bear with his voice talking at this moment. While this occurrence was already baffling enough, something happens only days later that leaves her extremely unnerved.
Alter, wie viel
Now,
Sachen
the following
passieren
incident
da,
that she
Junge?
believes had nothing to do with her father. Whatever
Sehr
happened
weird.
that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do. It's late at night when this is captured.
Ja, nee.
Peace.
Ja, nee.
Ja, holt dort so einen EMF.
Skyuri.
Okay.
Junge.
Also erst
Ein
dachte, dass
Feld.
da massiver Wind geht vom Sound, weil die eine Tür und die andere nicht aufgegangen ist. Aber bei der hast du jetzt direkt den Ding, den gehört.
Now, this particular video is something that Brookie doesn't like talking about, and for good reason. She was so shaken by this incident that talking about it now brings up strong emotions for her.
Ja, das ist
Although
ja
knowing that
verständlich.
posting this video wouldn't help, she hopes that someone could explain what happened. While some believe it might have been her dad's spirit reaching out, she believes it was something else.
Mädel, warum
That
rufst du
night,
nicht
she was
zurück?
overcome with a sense of dread, the likes of which she had never felt before.
So, Mädel,
understandably,
jetzt
she would
aber
rather
mal,
talk about the pleasant
so
moments that
mal-
were caught on camera.
jetzt auch mal
At
hergehen.
least these help her to cope with the passing of her father. These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad will always be there. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Ja, weird. Sehr weird.
Ja.
Ja, krass. Vor allem, ich denke an nicht, man hat ja wirklich gesehen, wie emotional sie waren, wie sie geheult hat. Das hat absolut nicht fake gewirkt. Also, da war definitiv irgendwas.
Also,
Keine Ahnung.
remains a mystery, ne?
On a
Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon, a man
Ich mag
rushes to his basement
nicht
to report
herausfinden, was
something
war.
that just happened.
Genau so. Bauer an die Tür ey, oder öl die Tür.
Ja,
Drück
ich
das.
will gerade sagen, bitte öl die
This was
Scheiße, Alter.
strange, as no one had been in the basement.
Oh
So,
nee,
he
ey.
takes this video, hoping to capture what often happens when no one is down there. This
Das ist aber auch ein sehr interessanter Keller, gell?
Ich weiß ja nicht, ob die Spielsachen auf der Treppe sein müssen. Das ist ja noch weniger einladend, da runter zum Gehen. Mach diese Tür auf oder lass sie zu? Bitte.
Oh,
Was hängt da an der Wand?
Junge. Das ist ein Kleidel mit Tigerkopf.
Was hängt da unten an der Wand? Was?
Ah, fuck. Was ist das? Okay.
Warum hängen da überall Kleidel? Ja,
Was?
okay, er hat einfach...
Junge!
Okay, er hat ein Toys R Us da unten.
Ich sieh's da schon im Hintergrund.
Die Puppen.
Ich
Ja,
schau
oder?
in deine Seele, Alter.
Ja, er hat halt einfach ein Toys R Us da unten.
Was ist das für eine Hundemaske? Oder Taschen, was auch immer das ist.
Fuck. Hinten ist ein Pferdl.
Das ist ja mal so
Warum haben
viel Zeit,
alle
das ist
Kinder...
ja saugeil für ein Kind.
Alter. Was ist das da rechts an der Wand?
Ich weiß es nicht.
Warum haben alle Kleider Tiermasken? Tierköpfe.
weiß nicht.
Digga.
Stark.
Okay.
Okay.
So diese zwei Puppen müssen echt nicht sein. Die schauen nicht echt in deine Seele. Vor allem die hier vorne nicht.
An 3. Ja, okay, aber die Art und Weise, wie er filmt, ist jetzt schon wieder ein bisschen weird. Weil
Sass,
ich gehe
ja.
jetzt nicht in den Keller und mach diesen hier.
Oh mein Gott.
Ey.
How are you?
I got you good.
Oh, yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
You better run, cause I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay.
Aber das war echt so ein Moment aus dem Horrorfilm.
Die
Der
Tür,
war nicht
Alter.
gruselig ist, aber wo die trotzdem erschreckt. Stell dir mal vor, diese Puppen mit dem Kleidel da unten. Und du machst einfach nur die Tür auf.
Holy!
Arr.
Out of nowhere, a toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown. but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself
Da sitzt diese Puppe wenigstens mal da hinten gerade, Alter.
Insane.
This next footage was posted 10
Richtiger
years
Steven.
ago, making it by far the oldest video on this list.
Der Milch im
Even so,
Hintergrund.
this video continues to unsettle viewers. Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured. In
Das
a woman sees
gleiche
herself
Größe.
at a party, when
Das
suddenly
sorry nicht.
something in the background is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
What the fuck? Darf der doch nicht sein, oder? Ja.
Okay, das war, wenn dann, extrem gut getimed.
Strangely,
Also
a
jetzt
small child
unabsichtlich,
just
aber-
disappears while
Ja, aber
climbing up
das-
the stairs.
Ach so.
It happens
Ja,
Ja,
aber-
das war genau
almost too
dann, wo sie
quickly,
sie
and
umdreht
seems
hat
like
und
something
gegangen
ghostly
ist,
was caught on tape.
dass er genau da hinter
Hätte
ihr war.
nie und
No
nimmer.
children were present at the party,
Das
or at least
wirst
that's
halt, wenn
what
dann
the person who took this
extremer
video
Zufall sein.
claims. If no children had been there, then who was this? But most importantly, how exactly did they vanish in just a matter of seconds?
Ach so, darum geht's, dass gar keine Kinder da waren.
There has yet
Oh.
to be a definitive answer
Ach
to this
so!
question.
Ja, dann.
Oh, ich hab gedacht, es geht darum, dass der Boy einfach weckert ist.
Ja, dann aber mal ausziehen,
Oh.
Alter.
The man
Dann
leaves
aber
his
mal
house
gone.
before heading over to his car.
Please. I'm out of
It
here.
appears that the video is nothing more than just random footage of a man leaving his home. While it may seem like that, it's what happens later that left him and his family completely unnerved. Now,
Immer
this
diese
footage was posted by the man's
Ringkameras.
wife, who's known as Lisa Miller. Both she and her husband have a small family that live in the suburbs. But this small family was recently made smaller as Lisa had just lost her father. It isn't clear as to how he passed, but she'll always remember him for whistling all the time. As Lisa mentions, he would always tell her to whistle if she ever needed him. Although she can't do that now, this recording has shown her that she doesn't have to. According to Lisa, it appears that he hasn't left. This is what was caught.
Mein Gott,
Junge, wie
Alter.
lange tust du mit deinem scheiß Schlüssel rum?
Es ist 5:30 Uhr, ne? Das kann ja gewesen sein. Wenn er jetzt wegfährt und es wird nochmal pfiffen, dann ist das. Alter.
The sound of someone whistling is heard clear as day on camera. Despite being quite loud, it appears that Lisa's husband didn't hear the whistle, but whether he had heard it or not doesn't matter to Lisa. The camera had caught it, and that alone has given her sufficient evidence to believe that her father is still here.
Das ist
Although
aber
she
jetzt
has
schon
yet
weit
to come up with
hergeholt.
an explanation, she prefers not to, as what was captured has helped her grieve over his death. So then, just who or what had whistled?
Es muss nicht der Vater
On the night
gewesen
of
sein.
September 2nd of 2020, a father walks into his daughter's room to see if she's okay. It was just then that he heard her screaming for help. Naturally, he runs over to check on her, but when he gets there,
Geht
this
gemütlich um.
happens.
Ausfällt.
What's the matter?
I just want to sleep with you now.
No.
Something had clearly terrified his daughter. Although initially thinking that perhaps this might have been a night terror she was having, her parents couldn't shake the feeling that something real had scared her. Never had they ever seen their child this terrified. So, out of curiosity, they checked the footage taken from that night to see if anything odd stands out. At first glance, nothing obvious catches their attention, but after looking closely, they see it. Either someone or something had been inside their daughter's room.
What's the matter?
Now, it's hard to see where this mysterious figure is at, but according to the mother, it appears at her bedside. A face, presumably that of a woman's, appears for a few seconds before disappearing.
Frame by frame, and
that face right there is what popped up, but here is a close-up.
So.
Wo?
Hä?
Jetzt sagen wir nicht diese 2 schwarzen Punkte oben an die Augen. Dann 3 komplett dort. Das ist jetzt nicht euer Ernst.
Ne, ist so eine scheiß Schulschachtel.
Weiß nicht.
Right there, you can clearly see the lips, the teeth,
Oh
Ach,
mein
das-
Gott!
nose, the eye, the eyebrow, and like
Ja.
Jetzt ist er.
Mhm.
Da an die Augen.
Aber das.
Und aber das ist schon sehr, sehr.
Es kann
Das ist
einfach nur
creepy.
kein Winky-Ding von der Kamera sein, oder nicht?
you can't tell me that that's not a face.
The
Es ist ein
parents
Face,
believed
aber
that this had been
sick
the
das
reason
mal.
the child was
Juck.
afraid.
Ja, und es ist halt auch komisch, weil dieser eine Teil irgendwie ein bisschen schärfer ist wie der Rest vom Video.
Made out.
Hm.
Although recorded a few years ago, they still can't explain what appeared in this footage. To this day, this video continues to baffle them. This next video comes from Brenna Logan, who states that her sister had once worked at a children's center where something very strange happened.
Alter.
According to her, the center was a place for kids of all ages, including those who like to play music. It was pretty much a mix between a music school and a daycare center, which not many children went to for a couple of reasons. But the biggest reason was that they were scared. Children would often tell workers that a really mean guy was inside the play tunnel for kids. But of course, no one would be there.
Really mean guy.
daycare staff would find toys misplaced, even though no one had been inside. Now, eventually, the daycare had shut down when COVID hit. But during this time, the owners had set up cameras to watch over the place in case anyone tried to break in. Although no one did, they did capture something that has left them pretty spooked. The following is their footage. Watch.
Weiß ich nicht. Brauche ich nicht.
Ja, nicht, ja. Ich mag gar keine Antwort drauf haben. I'm good.
Nicht,
I'm good.
war einfach nur ein Rattenproblem.
Ratatouille 2.
Nein. Schön.
Brr.
Okay.
Darauf wollte ich, by the way, schon wieder Nedi hinaus. Das war unabhängig. Junge, das hört ja gar nicht mehr auf.
Poltergeist. Immer einlocken.
Hammer.
It now makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things moving on their own to a strange white ball moving with a mind of its own.
Lass doch den,
This place has employees
lass doch den
planned
Geist
this
einmal
haunted.
springen, ganz ehrlich.
Now, regardless
Echt
of the
so?
video, Brenna's sister
Der
firmly
mag
believes
doch
this.
einfach nur
She
seinen
no longer
chilligen
works
Schirm
there,
mal.
but still vividly remembers the creepy experiences she's had while working there. Despite not having footage of these spooky encounters, Brenna doesn't think her sister was just making things up. She believes her, and she believes that whatever was caught on camera is something that will continue to remain a mystery.
Ja, wie alles.
Mhm.
If you caught something
Ist mir aber auch
creepy on
ganz recht.
camera, or if there's any ghost
Absolut.
videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation,
Absolut.
you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Kannten
That being
wir
said,
die kompletten Plots, da kannten sie einfach abreißen.
Oh.
Einfach gleich
Einfach
Friedhof
niederbrennen.
draus machen. Gib der Handschuhball, macht.
Kein Mädchen.
This next video
Wird einfach zum Friedhof der Kuscheltiere.
apparently something pretty creepy was caught on camera. Now the person who took
Wiederverwerten.
this owns not only this house, but a multitude of dogs. Each pet,
Junge.
according to them,
Bataillon.
is deeply cared for, as they can't help but treat their dogs like children. However, just like kids, there are moments when they do things that make them feel spooked. Whether it's staring at an empty space or growling at something that isn't there, they act in ways that are very peculiar. This is something that the owner has tried to ignore or pass off as something normal. But after
Okay.
encountering the following incident, they now believe that something else is going on. In the following video, the owner is alone at home when this is captured.
Here.
Backe. Ach, jetzt stell dich doch nicht der Upside Down Repelled drüber, Alter. Ganz ehrlich.
Ich hab gerade um die Barricade eingeschlagen, das ist, was du gehört hast. Er wohnt halt aber auch am Void, gell? Das macht's halt umso creepier.
Was ich da singen darf.
Now, this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened. It was just then that he was able to capture what both he and his wife had been experiencing. These knockings don't seem to have a common source, as they happen randomly throughout the house.
Nee.
On one occasion, the man's wife is alone at home when suddenly she captures this.
Okay. It just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just happened again.
Ja, nee. Ja, nö. Da ist ein Quarterion vor der Tür, oder? Na. Okay, what the fuck?
Nobody there.
Da hängt da nichts irgendwie oder Wind oder irgendwas, gar nichts.
Na.
Das ist
Dog
sass.
stopped barking now. Davey's freaking out by the door though.
Einfach umziehen.
Just like before, the source of these knocks is nowhere to be found. It isn't surprising
Stink's
to the
dann immer
couple
so.
that they can't see who or what is knocking. They believe that it's something supernatural, given the strange behavior exhibited by their dogs, as well as other odd experiences they've had. It only makes sense to them that something unexplainable is
Lass es doch
happening. But
einfach.
like all videos,
No.
this incident remains elusive. Just what exactly did the couple get on camera?
Etwas absolut Weirdes.
Now, this next segment features two videos, both of which have something in common. In the first clip, which comes from Casey Lee, something happens that to this day gives her goosebumps whenever she thinks about it. On this particular night, Casey was having a few drinks at her house. Feeling a bit tipsy, she begins to talk out loud. She speaks as if Chris, her deceased husband, was still around. Despite being gone, she talks to him as though he were there. What happens next chills her to the core. Watch.
Chris, please watch over Boston. Daddy's got you, okay? I'll make sure you're okay. I think he'll make sure I'm okay too. That. Really?
Okay.
Oh my god, I couldn't have timed that any better. I hope those cameras pick that up.
Und eine ins Glas.
The light flickers as if letting her know that he's listening. Aside from flickering at the right time, it flickers not once, but twice, which viewers believe is a sign that it wasn't a problem with the electricity. Even before this, the dogs appear to sense someone familiar. Understandably, this footage never fails to bring Casey to tears. But as if this wasn't already sentimental enough, the following video captures this. Josie Sanchez is alone at home when something happens that prompts her to take out her phone.
Do it again, Dad. Do it again, Dad. Do it again. Flick the light. Flick the light, Dad. Oh my God.
Just like the video prior, Josie believes that this was a sign. Her dad, according to her, was reaching out by flickering the light. As with Casey's footage, many viewers feel that something supernatural had happened. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
Weiß ich nicht.
Thanks for
Also
watching.
da war jetzt
and I hope
der
you
erste
enjoy-
Clip mit den zwei Hunden, der war aber irgendwie schon ein bisschen wholesome.
Ja, voll.
Es war
Aber-
ein bisschen weird, aber es war dann schon so, ja, was, der bringt mich nicht um, der passt auf mich auf, danke.
Da waren schon creepy Sachen dabei.
Ja.
aber- Ja,
Alle
ja.
Stromprobleme.
Ist halt wirklich so, ist halt echt so.
Von euch keiner mal was zum Sagen hat, kann ich sagen,
Gut.
was ist für heute. Dann bedanken wir uns recht herzlich fürs Zuschauen, Like und Abonnieren nicht vergessen und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Ranked oder beim anderen Video. Bis dahin, ciao, ciao.
Tschö.
Bye bye.